Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising, everybody. It's a beautiful day. It's 42 freaking degrees outside, and the sun is shining. Yes. It's just beautiful. I can't say it's beautiful for everybody, but some people are waking up a little groggy, a little upset on the other side of the bed. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Uh, they're gonna do that kind of stuff. They're gonna do that kind of stuff. Well, before we can get into today's show, it's Monday Madness, and a lot of y'all are mad out there. We ain't gonna say who just yet, right, Rodney? We ain't gonna say who just yet. But before I get into today's show, bam! Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Yes, this book right here, for all of you Commander fans, y'all should have read this book. Everybody should have got this book and should have read this book. And it would have showed y'all how y'all did a good run. And it would have told y'all in here, because they got the Commander fans, or what was the Redskins fans in this book right here too. So, you know, I ain't saying nothing about that. But get this book, read it, and it'll tell y'all how to deal with disappointments and all that stuff. And this book right here, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning, it's fictional, so it can apply to y'all too. But, baby, let me tell y'all, Molly Moss Seamoss, Molly Moss Seamoss is the truth. See, this the lemonade. He does the lemonade delicious and the tea. But what I have here, what I have right here, this is the gelatinous form that I am talking about right here. And you see this big ass spoon? I'm gonna show y'all how to take this to the head before we get into the show. This is the look. You open this jar like this. Like so, it's sealed. Refrigerated. It's good for like a month. It don't never last a month, right? And you see how nice and smooth this is. Y'all get a good close up look, because I know y'all was like, VC always talk about Molly Moss Seamoss, but we don't never see her taking whatever, blah 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 blah. I got the Molly Moss Seamoss. You see this big ass spoon? It's called a tablespoon. Okay. You take two. I usually put one in my coffee and one here, but I'm gonna tell y'all how to take it to the head. Big ass tablespoon. You go in here, because it ain't gonna last. Here we go. Oh wait a minute, that's too big. That's half the daggone jar that came out on the spoon because it was cold. That's cold. Room temperature, it moves a little bit better. Room temperature moves a little bit better. Okay, here we go. There you go. Molly Moss, Steve-Moss. Here we go. Mm-hmm. There you go. There. If you have trouble with the smoothness and the consistency, some people do. Some people do. But I'm used to taking stuff to the head and getting it down to go down like that. Molly Moss, Steve-Moss. See? No chaser, no filler. I did it with my spoon to show y'all that you could do that. Molly Moss, Steve-Moss. The Steve-Moss boss. I just wanted to show y'all what it looked like. This is the gold. This is the 8-ounce gold. You take 2 tablespoons of this today. Molly will tell you everybody's body is different. It'll help fill you up full. It'll help boost your immune system, and it'll help keep the mucus away. Yes, Molly gave me this stuff on Thursday or Friday. Y'all see how I ain't snotting? See? Mm-hmm. Allergies. And you usually hear it in all the congestion. See? Thank you, Molly Moore. Steve-Moss, my lemonade, and my gelatinous form. Now I can get into today's show. It's Monday Madness. All right. Let's say good morning to my pan out. Hey.
Yeah, that's how you start off morning show. That was a heck of a promotion. I like that shit. Oh man. Mr. Commanders and Chow Bout, by the way. What's up, Chow?
Good morning, y'all.
Mr.
Hold
Commander.
on. I got an announcement.
Oh shit.
I got an announcement. First of all, I want to say this. Molly, I appreciate you, sir. You are a true fan. You're true to who you stand with and actually know what you be talking about and not jumping from side to side, picking any team because of the colors or what day of the week it is or this, that, and the other. Molly, win or lose, I understand you're with your team. I never heard Molly sit here and take up other people's team, just adapting them, you wonder why people are single because they can't make a true decision. They always just want to jump from person to person to person instead of dedicating their love to one person. You know what I'm saying? They always jumping around, doing all kinds of stuff. Whoever's the nigga of the week, now she a Philly Eagles, she an Eagles fan. Ooh, look at me. Oh, I want to sit here and be on the Eagles bandwagon now. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
In 2 weeks, I'm sorry, you got to let your guests talk. In 2 weeks, it's going to be Kansas City or whoever she just jumped to all randomly. I thought that when you a Cowboys or Cowgirls fan, that you talk about the Cowboys or the Cowgirls. You don't talk about other teams. Like, look at it. She got on green today. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
I knew you was going to be green with jealousy and envy today, Rodney. That's why I got on green. But everybody know that Althea AM Morning is a diehard Dallas fan through and through all day long. Never put down Dallas. Our team wasn't in the playoffs, Super Bowl, none of that. But I still love my team,
you should stay out of the conversation. Then you should not be in this conversation. I should not be getting a text message from you first thing this morning. Molly didn't even text message me. Molly didn't even say nothing. He took the win. And see, when you have a team that's used to winning, unlike the Cowboys, you know how to win properly. You know what I'm saying? Molly didn't send me no text message. He knew what was up.
I know because
he ain't had to say nothing. But all of a sudden, I get these random text messages from Cowboys fans talking about the Eagles. I don't understand it. That's all I got to say. And I'm just going to say this. Look, I'm a true fan. Look at this. I'm going to show y'all something. This is from when the Redskins won the Super Bowl. I got this signed by Gary Clark, the receiver. It says to Rodney from Gary Clark. This had 20-something years old. Snapback, it's old. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a fan ever since I was a kid. I don't need to be listening to these run-of-the-mill fans that just make up teams they want to be a part of. She don't even know who their coach is. Who the Cowboys coach?
To the morning
Who the
match
Cowboys
show,
coach?
listeners. Rodney is
Cowboys
ranting and raving because I understand
Who the
he
Cowboys
is
coach?
upset because he got his eyes picked out by the Eagles. You know, even when Lee told him that the Eagles was going
First of all, I ain't playing the game. I don't know if you ain't noticed.
Everything. And she was nice and gave him a 10 point spread, right? But no, Rodney, that's why we broke up. Y'all got beat by 32 points, sir. 32 points. And it was funny to me because you was talking about
how much did the Cowboys get beat by? Let's pull up
It
the
don't
Eagles
matter. Cowboys
Cowboys
wasn't even
game.
in
No.
Cowboys
Let's pull up the
wasn't
Oh,
Eagles
she said that
Cowboys
it don't
game.
matter.
Since you bringing that up, hold on. Let's look.
Of that mess you was talking last week.
What was the score of the Eagles Cowboys game?
And Molly was subdued, and he was like, "Rodney, we gonna
holy shit!" Hold
What's
on.
up, Miss Kiki? Good morning.
Look. What does that say? What does that say? 41-7. 41-7. We lost by 32 points. How many points did the Cowboys lose by? How many points did the Cowboys lose by? You want me to do the math? That would be 34 points. Y'all lost more than us, so you can't talk. How are you having a discussion with no facts? See, that's the problem. See, this is what Trey. I'm glad you on the show.
I wasn't a big bad wolf last
online
week.
with facts,
all that trash,
not emotions.
And he got shut down.
I appreciate that, Trey.
She
gonna talk. Oh, y'all lost by 32 points when her team lost by 34 points.
Wasn't nobody boasting and bragging last week. That was you, boo.
So
Molly gonna say something.
How are we gonna talk about
Eagles?
You don't even know the right song.
To the Eagles.
Man, hell to the Eagles.
Boy, you better hush up for them birds to back around and pick the rest of your eyes out.
This is why I'm glad you're here to keep this show on facts. All right? I appreciate you because it's too much emotions on this show that don't have nothing to do with them. I don't even know.
Rodney's in
don't
his
even know. She don't
and
even know that her team lost by 34 points.
Look, the Commanders,
she don't even know her team.
You really did a good job this season. I was surprised and rooting for you too. I was like, yeah,
what you just said.
Go Commanders, right? And because I was so surprised that y'all did so well until Rodney put his big mouth on it and he stamped y'all doom. Boom.
Shout, pass the weed, shout. Don't be. You switch a room. I got some good ass too.
I thought it was gonna be close. Shout Bout. Okay. Good morning, Trey. Good morning, Shout Bout. In the house, Shout. Are you Commanders fan too?
No. I'm a Denver Broncos fan, man. My boys, Bo Nix, and them. We ain't make it.
I'm trying to figure out.
We played it. We had a good season.
I'm trying to figure out. This chat is supposed to be about business, about the show and everything like that. Why do I have a personal message in the group chat? Rodney's team.
Molly told me to send it to you. Molly, say
32 points.
Molly told me to get you. Molly said, get him.
When her team lost by 34.
Me and Molly was laughing at you yesterday. Molly said, get him, Reyes. I'm going to get him. I said, Rodney going to have something to say. Rodney going to say something.
I'm done. I don't got nothing. You know what? I want to. I'm keeping this show to facts today.
Rodney,
I'm keeping it to facts.
I really just been enjoying watching Gilly the Kid go nuts for his Eagles.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was nice.
Gilly been wilding. He got his whole neighborhood coming and dancing in his front yard with him. Like, hey,
boo.
Rodney, go get you some oxtail pieces. All good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be all right.
I'm not.
Hey, y'all had a good run though, man. The Commanders.
I
want to talk to somebody. Yeah, we did have a good run. We absolutely did. I'm not upset about the loss. I'm upset about you chiming in. You ain't got nothing to do with this. You should stay far, far away. Your team is super garbage. You know what I'm saying? You see this guy right here? This guy right here is going to take us to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys don't got a guy like this. They ain't got a guy that's going to take us there one day. We got another. You got next year. We almost made it this year in this rookie year. But this guy right here is going to take us there. And
Molly, what you got to say, Molly?
Molly, we taking applications. Molly from the DMV. He know he wanted. Molly, you like this guy right here, even though you're Eagles fan. You gotta say this guy right here.
I'm gonna get JD5 to come out to one of these.
Nobody
man.
didn't say we didn't like that
He
guy,
vicious.
Rodney.
No.
Rodney is getting.
I'm not talking to you, Reese. No, you shot this morning. I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning hearing all these Eagle fans say what they got to say. And I'm okay with that, but I'd be goddamned if a Cowboy fan gonna jump on this motherfucker and say what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with Marley talking his shit.
I don't know what
I will be
talking about.
Damned.
Wait.
Damn. If a Cowboy fan gonna hop up in here and talk her shit like she a part of it.
What's up, Josh?
No,
let's talk about the people in the audience. I'm gonna let the rest of the
Kiki Kitchens.
You know, he just he attacking a female. Rodney's upset.
Oh, now she a victim.
He's lashing
out. See?
Oh, no.
You gotta put out. Take what you put out.
I ain't saying nothing to Rodney, but good morning. And he attacking me. Oh.
Yeah, damn, for real.
Hold on.
He says.
Sorry to all the Commander fans out there. I'm the only one in the chat. Sorry to all the Commander fans out there, but it looks like the Eagles pecked their eyes out and brains out. Laugh out loud. You know what I'm saying? A score was 55-23, 32 points. They done won. Y'all was only supposed to lose by 10. You know, with the lead predicted, laugh out loud. I hope nobody better than that game. I don't even know what the hell that meant. See, she can't even know what she typing. She can't see shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say, but nah, I'm done. Yeah, Cowboy fan gonna jump in here and say some shit.
I love you.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I love you. I'm gonna fix this oxtail pizza. He be all right.
Yeah, I'm about to go get some of that too.
Today's pizza. It was good though. Steven Davis came down. He had a good time. You know, he showed love, signed autographs, took pictures with a lot of people. But I was telling them from the whole week, from the podcast, I barely got my voice. I was screaming all yesterday. We're going to beat the shit out of them. Like, they just wasn't ready. You know, I think they overachieved. But to be where they was at, that was surprising. JD5 a dog. But the team that turned the ball over the most time lose. They beat Detroit. When they got 5 turnovers, they happened to turn the ball over 4 times. You ain't going to win like that. So I think it's something they learned from. But it was good to see DC on fire. Like, I want them to win every year. I don't want them to run into the Eagles. You know, like, they weren't playing the Eagles, I'd have been rooting for them. I'd have want them to go to the Super Bowl. But due to the fact they playing my team, and shit, y'all got more Super Bowls than us, both of y'all. So we trying to still catch up. So
who's y'all? Don't put Reese in here. She ain't no real Cowboy fan. She don't even know shit about her team. Don't even know who the coach is. Don't put Reese in that weak conversation.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not bitter when my team
She talk about buying black and this, that, and the other. She support a racist ass owner. This motherfucker still got the paperwork from when he was buying slaves. That's how old he is.
I think he's gonna say that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Your owner out here measuring dicks. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. You know
but the owner is the team, and the team, it didn't, you know, we didn't.
I mean, the owner is the team. Yeah, he is the team. The owner is the team.
I love the fact that Rodney is so bitter that he's attacking. You know, it's okay, Rodney. This is when animals attack. Go
man, I'm an animal. Damn.
Damn.
When animals attack is crazy.
He's an animal.
Animals attack is crazy.
Yeah. TV show. When animals attack.
Oh, we got some good videos, man. Oh, we got some good videos.
Come on, Commanders.
Why are you listening to Reese when she knows?
Oh, that's your big brother.
She knows not about football. I know DJ. I know that DJ Woo Woo, but I'm just saying she texted me this morning. I woke up to this shit.
I did not.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even had, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even get no coffee. I ain't get no morning breakfast, nothing. First thing I get is Reese cackling on the judge. And she didn't even find out the score until this morning. She ain't staying and watch the game. I know she didn't. She was
laughed at you yesterday. And I said,
bullshit.
Gonna be mad and talk his mess on the show. So yeah, we did.
I'm happy. You know what? I'm happy. We made it this far. We got a franchise that's getting ready to grow and explode. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more to say than the Cowboys fan who can't even who out here. You're on it. Meanwhile, we're in the playoffs. You're on a measuring dick.
And you'll feel a lot better. Molly Mo, look him up.
You know what? I said, you know what? I'm trying. You know what? I'm gonna pray for you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my. I'm trying. See, you making me be unchristian. Like I went to church yesterday, got my life together, prayed. I was in a good mood. I woke up this morning, prayed, meditated, and look what you done did. Now you done turned me into a cowboy, a heathen like the Cowboys. You know what? I'm gonna talk positivity.
Positivity is get you some good CMOS. You get some act right. You get
thank
some
you,
CMOS.
thank you, Trey, for keeping this show fat. About that.
Stupid.
There you go. That's my positivity. I appreciate you showing up. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna talk about Sunday because we know what Rodney did Sunday. We're going to talk about where everybody did over the weekend. How was everybody weekend? Trey, Chow, and we know Rodney pouted after yesterday, but you know.
I didn't really do that much. I didn't do too much.
Yeah,
it was all right.
Yeah, my weekend was good, man. My nephew had his 50th birthday party in Winston-Salem on Saturday, and I went down there and hung out with him and did some comedy for him for his birthday. It was nice.
Okay, nephew turning 50. Wow. Do that sound funny when you talk about your niece and nephew and they turning just as old as you are, older sometimes? Do that sound funny?
Hey, look, man, you know, it'd be like my sons, I got little sons, you know what I mean? And my kids got kids, so you know what I mean? My little sons, their nieces and nephews is like they the same age as them. They play together, you know what I mean? So
yeah. I grew up with my nephews and nieces. One of my nephews older than me. My niece, we the same age.
That's how it was with my son and my sister. But they fought. They fought all the time because my little sister wanted my son to call him aunt. Well, because she kept saying, "Call me Aunt Alicia." He said, "I ain't calling you no Aunt Alicia. You just Alicia." They the same age. They just 6 months apart, and they would fight because she would try to rain down on him. He was like, "I ain't calling you nothing." And then next thing you know, he hit him because she thinks she the big aunt, and he was like, wait a minute." It's kids fight. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah,
my uncle getting spanked by your niece or your nephew.
His nickname is Pony. I told him, I said, "You just turned 50, nigga. You ain't got no more pony in you. You're a whole fucking full-grown horse now. Ain't no more pony in you."
No more pony.
No more pony.
Wow. Well, let me tell y'all, this Saturday, we had a nice show at the 2 Mac Barbershop. They're coming together to try to get coats and clothing, a clothes drive for the people in shelter and the homeless and everybody that needs it. So we didn't get to turn out with the coats like we did with the toy drive. So Phil said that he's going to extend that initiative another month. So we have another month to donate and give well-needed coats and clothing article so people can get through the rest of the winter. So they're still taking donations at 2 Mac Barbershop. That's 6307 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. 2 Mac Barbershop. Just go on in with your stuff, with your warm clothes, and say, "Hey, the Morning Mac Show sent me," and they'll tell you where to drop it off. Now, I'm asking y'all, they're not asking, but I'm telling y'all, please bring coats that you will wear and make sure they clean too, because we don't want to have a nice bin of nice clean clothing articles with some soil articles, because that can mess up the whole drive, if you know what I mean. So, yep, your healthy, nice, good, clean clothes, something that you will wear yourself, or I mean, maybe that's why you're giving away. Maybe you grew out of it, but y'all know what I'm saying for the co-drive for the and not just for men, but we're looking for men, women, children, anybody, because it's going to a homeless shelter. It's going to, I'm not going to say homeless shelter. It's going to a shelter. It's going to the homeless people, indoors and outdoors. People can get this, So I'm just saying, just go.
Y'all got any people? Y'all got anybody that can be a pickup person? And I'm saying that for people like me that have plenty of coats and shit that my family members I know don't wear. I seen them there for 2 years, 3 years. Shit that they can be organizing and getting out the way. Do y'all have a pickup person? Because though I'm mobile a lot, I don't have my own car, so that stops me from participating in a lot of the shit that y'all got going on.
I can ask Phil, and I can
that's one
Kenny,
thing
if he's willing to go and do the the pickup for that. Me personally, myself, the Morning Mac Show, I don't have a vehicle right now that I could use for that, but I could definitely ask Phil and Ricky and Kenny, because all the proceeds going to go to Kenny and Prince George's County Homeless Shelter. So
or a pickup.
he may have a pickup between him and Keani. He may have Kenny may have something.
Oh, I mean, if Keani is one of the people that if Kenny is a part of that mix, then I ain't gotta worry about it. I already know.
That's who the co-drive is for.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I know who I can ask then. I didn't know whose movement it was, but I already know who I could drop it to. That's cool.
Yeah, for Brother Clark.
It was good to see my
Even
boy
still,
Court.
don't know them. I think that still be good to have somebody who can pick it up or drop off point or something.
Yeah, definitely. That would be great. So they're getting together that initiative. Unfortunately, the show for February the 8th has been canceled. But the show for February the 15th, LA Josh Preston, I'm gonna be down in Roanoke, Virginia, cutting up. So that's still on the table, and we're gonna go down there and I'm gonna give him some DMV love.
What was that comment about fire, Molly?
Big facts. I'm looking forward to that show. I'm posting.
The comment said something about a flyer. I didn't. You kind of over a little earlier, but Josh had said something about a flyer. I don't know if he has one.
I sent it. Molly, it's in your messenger. I sent it. I sent the flyer for Josh's show.
Okay.
Oh, he just says let you know you could post the flyer.
Okay, because I asked him, like, can I post this? Can I? So it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. It'll be on my page. But that's the one that I was looking at. It looked like when I saw the flyer, it looks like a flyer to a movie trailer. You know how the movies had a flyer like getting ready to come out? It kind of reminded me of that. Because when I looked at the flyer, I said, oh, when is this movie coming out?
Well, I'm excited to see it.
That just let you know it's gonna be a movie.
It's gonna be epic.
Be careful, Josh, because you see how she do her friends when she find an opportunity to kick them when they down, Josh.
And I loved you in
you know what I'm saying? As soon as she find an opportunity to kick them when they down, she don't take that opportunity to uplift. She takes that opportunity to kick. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say.
Rodney, you ain't down. Somebody go over there and help him put. I
come on this show to uplift. I didn't come on here to be abused and battered and treated like you know, I'm not, my opinions and my feelings are not important, but I understand how things go here. So be careful, Josh. That's how she do you. When she done with you, she toss you to the side like unused toys. That's what happened to you know what I'm saying? That's what happened to me and Tink Tink, you know. When she was done with Tink Tink and he was no longer valuable to her in her comedy career, she just threw that nigga to the side, tossed him to the side, and told him he had bumps on his face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was in a car accident. She didn't come help him. You know what I'm saying? He reached out to her with love and passion. And what did she do? Stood him up on dates. Didn't give him none of the Wong. Told him all about the Wong. Wouldn't let him have none. So I'm just
Mr.
letting you know,
Rodney.
Josh, this is the type of person you bringing down there to Roanoke, so make sure you be careful. That's all.
That's all.
That's
Disclaimer.
all. Disclaimer, yeah. You know, this is a person I
Reese,
called my sister.
Reese, fight back, Reese. Fight
Right.
back.
Say something.
I'm letting them
Stop
get it
just
all
taking this
off.
shit.
You know, I'm
You know what I'm
letting
saying?
them. You know, everybody know that Rodney is just a big spoiled kid. You know,
Wow, still kicking. Still kicking. You see this?
Reese, you starting to look like that bully they was talking about.
Uh-oh. Here comes there.
She said, I'm not a bully.
I'm not a bully.
Cry baby, suck your mama titty.
Wow.
I ain't heard one when you sucking titties.
That was a little saying. Cry baby, suck your mama titty.
That must be the original.
She gonna bring up my mama. Know she been dead since 2017. See, that's
titty.
You see that?
That's
No, that's a low blow.
Because Rodney's always right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you always lying?
He got a video up.
Man's gonna make it, but
it's like that go-go rules.
Yeah,
what was the marketplace that you didn't like going to, even at the height of EPMD?
I tell you what, DC back in the early 80s, early 90s, you couldn't go there without a go-go group being on the bill.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The things didn't change until Puffy, until 93. You could not go to DC and perform without having the go-go band on your bill with you.
Wow. It was like that.
They didn't have it. They had their own market. I watched R. Kelly one night, nigga. Come on, last, but behind what's that? The big band that was there.
Rare Essence, Backyard.
Yeah, Backyard.
Junkyard. Okay.
Whatever. They went on. R. Kelly came on after him, and they was fouling out by the hundreds.
He said 93.
It's like that.
DC had their own culture and language.
What was a marketplace that you didn't like going to, even at the height of EPMD?
I tell you what, DC back in the early 80s, early 90s, you couldn't go.
I would like to address this as a true DC DC person, not somebody who's from DC and claims some other place, where the racist owner is. As a true DC, I was born in DC. I was raised in DC. I lived in 9th and C, Northeast DC. You can go. I got receipts. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So just so you know, and that's why I'm a Commanders fan and not a Cowboys fan.
What hospital was you born in DC?
But I was Greater Southeast is where I was born.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a birth certificate too. Road. I got a birth certificate.
7th Avenue.
So yeah, I got a. But anyway, to go back to what I was saying, But yeah, that culture was real back then. Like go-go was a phenomenon in the DC area. That if you wanted to get in the club or this, that, and the other, you had to have a go-go band with you because they ran the clubs. They ran the clubs and ran everything because somebody, just like just like comedians. It's just like comedians are today. When they run, they have their own club that they perform at weekly, every week. They run that club. So you ain't gonna be a comedy joint unless you one of the giants that without that person being involved somehow. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was back in the day in DC. Go-go was the music of the city. There was no other music in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I was there at the Icebox. I was there at a Reese's favorite place, right there on Georgia Avenue. Ibex. Ibex. I was there. I was there when Backyard was playing and the dude in the cop outside got shot. I was there that day. But so go-go was like that out there though. But go-go was the vibe though, for real. A lot of people give it that bad connotation, but let me tell you something, man. Back in the day in the 90s, go-go was a true like experience. You had to go in there and experience go-go for yourself. And the jump when Rough It All came out and you in the jump, just straight, just getting hype off for no reason, just ready. You know what I'm saying? Ready for everything, you know. But Reese wouldn't know nothing about that. She was in Dallas or something.
Yeah. He don't know I lived in the go-go. And a lot of them know my name. That's back when I was rapping, my rapping days.
Oh, Lord.
They
say Diddy too.
But, you know, Rodney, you was just getting started. I was getting ready to settle down. When Rodney get 93, that's when I had my child in 93.
93 had that baby. My baby mother had the baby, and she still was in the go-go's.
And the last show I did was in 92 at the Calabash before I got pregnant. We was doing a showcase. It was me, Backyard, Three Kings, and a Cypher. DC Scorpio hosted it, and Frank P hosted it, and it was the Noodles Yes production. She had all of her members in the team. We put on a great show that day. That was awesome. Awesome sauce.
I know you wasn't wearing no Dallas gear in there.
Yeah, he keep that Dallas, huh?
Yeah. You know,
damn well you wasn't at a Backyard show wearing Dallas anything.
You know you cannot get no Redskin Commanders fans started when they get to talking about.
I see.
I started early too. I don't know what that's about, but it be serious. I know people down here in Roanoke, Virginia, that ain't never been to Washington or Dallas, and they both Dallas, they mixed up down here. Washington Redskins, Dallas Cowboys. And they will argue and fight about them damn Cowboys and Redskins, Washington Commanders to the tooth and nail. You have to leave before they stop talking about that shit.
And Molly, you got that video where the Eagles fans and the Commanders fans are together saying Dallas sucks?
Nah,
I'll pull it up and bring it. I'll pull it up and send it to you so we
can
show.
You don't need to see that.
Together we agree on one thing. We may not agree on a lot, but we agree on one thing.
The fact that you got your butt handed to you.
Did y'all know Goofy?
So did you?
Y'all know Goofus, the comedian that down here. He did a video about the Commanders. Everybody been going viral just making remixes of the songs. He did the Fresh Prince joint. Will Smith reposted that motherfucker. Even though they lost, he won. A lot of people in the DC won, man. It's so funny. It brought Philly and DC together. It was in this little funk competitive thing of who can make the best diss song. And man, I love it. Gilly doing this dance shit. I thought I'd see Big G and them out there doing some things, but I didn't. But I like it.
They were performing.
Oh, they was performing?
Yeah, they was performing. Okay. I think Big G and them, I've seen some videos of them performing in places. Like last week, they were down in what was that? What we played in Detroit or whatever. They was down somewhere at a club performing. They had a whole joint locked down there. I doubt they did anything in Philly though. Philly a different animal.
Nah,
you never know.
You never know because it is close. DC, they've been traveling and people been booking go-go bands whenever the Redskins travel to that state. So go-go been reaching everywhere. I like it, but I want to know what Diddy did to change it here because I heard him say until Diddy. I know he was at Howard. So did Diddy start parties and he need a go-go band?
Nah, Diddy rep DC a lot because he was from Howard University. So whenever, even in their music, he shout out DC, and even Biggie shout out DC a lot in the music. So you know, they say I'm always at Howard Homecoming, fucking something.
What Diddy did? Diddy hired Chucky Thompson. Chucky Thompson used to be him and Terrence Cooper, and Chucky Thompson was the managers of Backyard. Was the original of managers of Backyard, and what Diddy was doing, he was trying to get on at Def Jam, and everybody noticed at the time. And Diddy was running around hooking classes on campus just at order, house parties and stuff, cutting up. We know what Diddy was doing. But he ran into Chucky, and he was like, hey, I want you to come on my team and produce for me. Well, everybody know that Chucky is a staple of DC Go-Go. He used to play congas for Chuck Brown when Chucky was just a youngin. You could see him on Chuck's old videos smacking the congas. If anybody don't know, Chucky Thompson, rest in peace. He was one of Diddy's hit hunters on the Hitmaker squad. He produced it. Mary J. Chucky produced it. Produced a lot of artists and a lot of tracks for Diddy. You know, and so that's when so Diddy didn't do nothing. That was Chucky. Because he reached out to Chucky and got our homeboy doing a lot of stuff. And that's what helped bridge that with the Go-Go's and all that stuff and the bands and stuff. Because if you listen to when they did come, the other artists come without a cover band Go-Go. Their band were always covering some type of Go-Go beat or some type of hook in the pocket. All of them.
That man said when R. Kelly performed last, everybody was leaving because Backyard already played.
You would have stayed for R. Kelly?
Hell yeah, I'd have stayed for R. Kelly.
I wouldn't have.
Well, at that time, I wouldn't know.
At that time,
but I was huge. Yeah, but I remember like I seen like Scarface was huge about putting back being bands in there. I seen Scarface, Devin the Dude, Ludacris.
I heard about Jill Scott.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I seen a rack of artists come with the Go-Go bands were their bands. You know what I'm saying?
It started in hip hop, Ragamuffin. When Essence, when Kurt Almighty and Frighty came down there, the people that sing Ragamuffin Love. If y'all, I don't know if y'all remember that back in the day, but Essence was with them.
I know y'all know it was Salt-N-Pepa that really blew it up, right? Salt-N-Pepa would probably been the biggest mainstream one.
No, you know why they said express yourself? When they did that song with Salt-N-Pepa with Pleasure, the Pleasure band was hitting it when Shawnee went off, and Shawnee is the drummer from Pleasure. That for y'all that don't know, original drummer. Shawnee went off with them and became traveling everywhere doing the drummers, but I don't think Herbie hit it. Y'all thinking Kid Play, oh la. Y'all thinking of back days, but what helped really get Go-Go on the map was EU and School Days when they was hit. They came out with Doing the Butt, and that was before Herbie came down there with the Salt-N-Pepa thing and all that. You got to go back a little further back.
No, I was just trying to think. Yeah, I think Bustin' Loose was like
that was Chuck Brown, and that was all
was
over
that before?
the place. Chuck Brown was.
I think that was the first mainstream one, though. Bustin' Loose or what? You think it was something else before that?
I think it was. I feel like everybody loved Curtis Blow, and see what y'all didn't know. All the beats Curtis Blow music was Go-Go. If I rule the world, but they called it rap.
Sometimes it's hard to pick between whether you're talking facts or emotions, so I gotta figure that out.
I'm going back and I'm labeling. So Bustin' Loose was the oldest because that was in the 70s. Bustin' Loose. I gotta see what year.
Oh, that's before my time.
That might have been the first one, and that one universal because that song Bustin' Loose by Chuck Brown was in not just here, it was in here, North Carolina, Philly, New York. It was all over the place. So,
but that was in DC Cab, wasn't it? Wasn't DC Cab when Bustin' Loose came out in?
No, wait a minute. No.
My bad. I thought you did some fact research before we started talking. I apologize.
Go-Go.
My bad.
I thought that.
I thought you had some facts. Here. My bad.
He's just a bruised command.
Like, hey, Molly, can you add to the thing down here that these are just Reese's opinions, that there's no facts around in this whole thing? The Morning Mac Show is just Reese's opinion. There's no
1979.
Chuck Brown is facts based to it, and that was in wasn't it in Bustin' Loose?
There was a movie called Bustin' Loose.
I'm saying that's where the song came from.
You didn't say.
I meant that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. Either or, one of the two. I'm just trying to get your emotions straight, not facts. I'm just trying to get them straight. That's all. It wasn't on Bustin' Loose. It wasn't DC Cab. I don't know. DC Cab had one too, though. Had a Go-Go joint to it. But it's all that might have been doing it, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go on my emotion when I talk. Love you.
You said
Talk about my commanders.
Yeah, that's. I'm about to say it's war all morning, Reese. I hope you know you better come correct every time you come.
I know every
Don't
time
come
I
up here
talk,
and have
Rodney
Stephen.
gonna
You
try
better,
to Rodney gonna
he's
try
gonna
to
be
stab
firing
me.
shots.
I know,
I'm
child.
I'm over here. Okay, I'm reloaded.
Molly, get the next video set up, please.
He over there. He over there like one of the youngins with a switch. He just burping it.
No.
I'm reloaded.
That's Rodney.
Hey, I woke up this morning, child bout. I was in a good mood. I had my prayer, meditation. Next thing I know, the phone chings. Cha-ching. I was like, oh.
That's the sound.
Oh, my sister Reese must be texting me to tell me to have a great day and all that kind of stuff. Let me go and look. And no, that ain't what happened.
Right.
She chose violence.
No, wait a minute. I never said Rodney anything. He just jumped in front of a bullet. I was giving homage to all the Commanders fans.
Hey, you know what the great thing about facts are?
You got it. You don't.
There's receipts. That's the great thing about facts.
I said sorry to all the Commanders fans. Rodney, I'm talking to our spread, the Morning Mac thread. Is Trey in there? A whole bunch of
I'm not in there. Like I keep saying, stop. Leave me out of it. I'm not even in there.
Hold on. Here's the fact. Facts are right here. Anybody see this? Y'all can see right there where it says Rodney. It says Rodney on it. You see that? Rodney's team lost 32.
Clear as day, 2020.
Rodney's team.
It say added that. Somebody added that. They had to add
the score was 55-23, while Rodney's team lost by 32 whole points. It was not.
That's the great thing about. That's the great thing about facts.
Gonna rub it in.
You know what I'm saying? That's the great thing about facts.
Was that the first thing I said, or was that first thing I was like, what the?
It's all in one. It's all in one text thread. There's no interruption in between it. There was nothing.
What was that? Go. What I say? Sorry. Good morning, y'all.
You said I'm not gonna repeat my tragedy. Now you want me to live my tragedy again? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, no, you're not gonna keep on
Molly, we got
abusing me and think I'm gonna take it.
We got the
know what I'm saying? Now we know where that bully come from. See.
Everybody's worried about DEI, but here's the bigger picture.
We know now that pivoting doesn't work. We know now that trying to rebrand what we do doesn't work. We know now that what they're coming after is not one form of thinking. It's not Black history. It's not intersectionality. It's not critical race theory. They're coming after the entire infrastructure.
When Kimberly Crenshaw says infrastructure, she means every gain made under Reconstruction and the Civil Rights Movement. From the 14th Amendment, birthright citizenship is how formerly enslaved people became citizens, to executive orders that ban discrimination in federal contracts. They rolled that back. So what 60% of federal contracts already went to white-owned businesses? So what 95% of those contracts went to men? The entire infrastructure we built is under threat. They don't want to just ban Black history. Nah, they want to take you through it. Buckle up. It's getting real Jim Crow out here. Everybody's worried about DEI, but here's the bigger picture.
We know now that pivoting doesn't work. We know now that trying to rebrand what we do doesn't work. We know now that what they're coming after is not one form of thinking. It's not Black history. It's not intersectionality. It's not critical race theory. They're coming after the entire infrastructure.
Now, then on a serious note, what do you think about what she just said, or what are your thoughts on everything that's going on right about now, especially with that DEI inclusion and everything being shut down, and a lot of companies rolled back their policies. They had a whole bunch of lists of them. A lot of companies where Black people frequently go to and we spend our dollars there. So, I would like to hear the panel's thoughts.
I mean, they've been trying to rebrand shit we do forever. I mean, it's a given fact. Like a black man wrote Elvis Presley's music and taught him how to dance. Like they've been rebranding. That ain't nothing new they talking about. It's just if you just now paying attention to what's going on, then this might be new to you. But and what we do, we evolve every time. That right there is just for people that's not woke. If you woke, that's not no surprise to you. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Here's my problem, and we as a culture need to stop doing this and not realizing that anything that is a brown problem, an Asian problem, any other problem is our problem too. We need to all be banding together about all these issues because everything that it involves these other communities, whether it be Dominican, Venezuelan, all these people, they doing INS, blah blah blah, and we act like, oh, that's just them. No, that shit involves us too. Because everything that we did in social justice, and this is the other thing that, you know, I've started talking to people of different colors and different races about, even in the Asian community, we talk how they stick together and this, that, and other, buy from each other and stuff like that. Well, I told, I was like, yeah, you need to be buying from me too, because every step we made towards social justice is a step for them also. That's what I'm saying? All these rights that we fought for paved the way for the Asian community, paved the way for the Spanish community, paved the way for all this stuff to get to. And when they start pretend, the greatest thing that the white culture and really the rich culture does is make us think that we're separate. Make us think that when they're attacking one group of people, that doesn't involve us. It does. It 100%. If they attack the brown community, Asian community, in the Latino community, they're attacking us too. And for us to keep our eyes closed and act like, oh, well, that's just going over there on with them. Believe me, if they passing these rights on the brown community, we ain't far from that complexion. That if I walk around in New Mexico, they're going to think I'm Dominican. And next thing you know, they're going to try to get my ass too. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that any of these, for me, I keep on saying, stop falling for the the magic trick where they start waving this hand over here, and what's really doing the work is this hand over here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna show you this. Oh, we over here, don't worry, it's the brown people. This, that, and the other. Oh, look at this INS. We just worried about taking them back to Mexico. That's our problem. Look over here. Keep on looking. You know what I'm saying? Keep looking over here while they passing bills that affect us too. Mm-hmm. So that's just my and that's just my opinion. And I say that to poor white people too. You in that same damn boat, believe me, because they don't give a shit about y'all either. So
we said it right here on this show a couple of years ago in 2023 when they did away with, the affirmative action. A lot of people like, who cares? That's an old bill, blah blah blah. Affirmative action. When they took that and rolled that back for us. Y'all don't know this. The younger kids don't know. You might know, you may not know, but I'm telling you now, affirmative action, just like you said, Rodney, that paved the way for every minority in America, stating that they have to hire at least 15%. 15% got a chance to go to college. 15% got a chance to get the loan that they wouldn't have got. 15% had to get the job, the raises, everything. When they rolled back that affirmative action, that you took the blanket right from under everybody. And I said, what are they getting ready to do? I said, y'all looking over here celebrating in 2023, they gave you Juneteenth, but they took affirmative action from you. We said that on the show. I was like, they give you something with the right hand and take something away with the left. And I was like, that ain't no celebration. That ain't no win. They're going, we're going to give you Juneteenth to celebrate now. You can take it off the books too, because that's part of that diversity and inclusion stuff. So they was like, yeah, we got this to protect us. So we don't need affirmative action. No, baby. Affirmative action is what got you here in the first place. And a lot of people don't understand what that is, or they don't know what that means. Affirmative action means that a company do not have the right to reject you because of the color, because that's what they was doing. They was also all these all white companies had to include other cultures, races, religion, and sexes, and all of that stuff. That was affirmative action. That was the original DIE, if you want to say diversity, inclusion, and all of that stuff, because that says that no company could be all squeaky clean, not getting government funding and government subsidies and using these people money and not give them nothing. You got to give 15% back to the village. In other words, you know, but when they took that off the book, that unfortunately that was under the Biden administration. Why they let that pass? Why they let that law go? But they wouldn't take off the lynching law off the books, but they took off affirmative action off the books. I raised holy hell. And I kept saying something wicked this way come. And that's all, and boom. Hey, wickedness is coming. And y'all, and, you know, what?
Absolutely, Reese. It's just like, you know, just because I have a different team doesn't mean that we should be hating on people because of what they believe and who they cheer for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be up in the morning and give thoughts of love and pleasure and happiness, not trying to beat a person down just because of the team that they cheer for. You know, that.
We apologize for the connection issues with Rodney, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be back momentarily. Don't worry about it.
Reese, you done upset that boy for the rest of the day. You know, about to fight. I'm happy you're not an Eagles fan, girl. You'll be a problem right now. You should be running around messing with everybody.
She did warm beat up for the day.
Yeah, he on fire.
I tell you what, better not nobody else talk about his Commanders today, because that's gonna be it.
And it's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, he's gonna be like Roger Rabbit when he took the shot of the whiskey.
Yeah. Hey, that's just funny though. No matter what we talk about, he bring it right back. There we go. He back.
It's okay. It's okay.
They thought you ran off, Rodney.
Chuck, hold on. Chuck one?
A true fan, my bad. His name is a true fan today.
The background and came down, all that shit. Green screen goes.
Oh, man. You bad. Yeah, it's time to put that wizard stuff up now. He tried to he got to put the green screen on.
He got to
come on. Yeah, he got to come back.
You know, he about to come back on screen.
JD5 back on there.
Green screen working.
I don't know, y'all. I think that, you know, all that stuff going on is nothing different. Same old stuff. Like we said, 2 years ago, we was talking about the same shit. So it's just like, they changed laws to fit whatever way lifestyle they want at the time. It was one point women weren't allowed to do half the shit they doing now. Now they preachers, they talking in the church, they can vote, they can do anything. So you can tell that they decide, so you know what, we're gonna start letting these motherfucking women vote. You know what? Let the niggas vote. You know, it's like they decide, and then that's the part that gets me. It's like we always going back and forth. Well, now they saying we can, because now that's like me hearing my little brother saying, Mom saying we can get something to drink now. Oh, Mom said we can't do that. Oh, Mom said we can't go outside right now. And that's why I hear when they talk about all these government, these laws, it's like, damn, we always talk. They saying we can or we can't do that. Oh, we got a curfew. What the fuck? We grown. When I started hearing we got a curfew, that's when I knew, like, oh, we in trouble. Like, they got grown adults staying in the house saying we can't go outside. Like, it's amazing. So they just be test running, saying what they can do and how far they can get away with it. And I think they pass. Eventually, it's gonna be another lockdown. They know niggas will sit their ass in the house. All you gotta do is say it's an outbreak or something. Don't go outside. It can affect you and da-da-da. And niggas will stay in the house all day. You know, so
I want to thank you, Molly, for hipping me to what DEI. See, a lot of people don't know, if you ain't been rolling with us. A couple of years ago, Molly was talking about the DEI inclusion thing when he was telling me about the Florida with the Black history, and I said, well, what does sex got to do with what? And Molly kept saying it doesn't. They trying to loop it all together, and I was like, huh? Then that's when Molly said it, and I was like, DEI, they trying to loop it together. They trying to say Black history and transgender. So I said, what does that got to do? And Molly was like, it don't. They're trying to loop it all together to say that we can't learn about Black history because of the transgender and all of that, because of that DEI stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that got me looking further and looking deeper. And I was like, oh my gosh, the natural selection versus you choosing. So they won't teach you about your color, your creed, that you was actually born. Who we choose to identify and to sleep as, they want to put that back in the closet because they want to creep around back in the day. That's what all they're trying to do, put it in the closet. But because they want to bring it on Front Street, they was like, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that. None of that stuff that they're trying to bring out, what I mean, the transgender and all that stuff. I don't know if y'all remember this movie called, back in the day, in the early 80s, called Death. I can't even remember it, but it was about a man dressing as a woman going around killing other men. And and they couldn't find the killer because they was looking for a woman, and it was a man doing the killing. I think they found her by the color, the lipstick that they would put on the. It was, gosh, I can't think of that movie, but it was a movie. Now they transgender.
Silence of the Lambs.
All of that been out forever, but then they didn't.
Rocky said Silence of the Lambs.
Nah, it wasn't that, but that was the closest movie I got.
Death something, a murder.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. About this man going around murdering people, and they couldn't catch him because they was looking for a woman, and when the actual killer was the man. See, but what I'm saying, that this has been out always, not until they bring in, when I said that the LGBT community rights have surpassed NAACP rights. I'm in that. I mean, because they got what moved further in the movement, but then they started looping. When you can't learn about Black history because we're going to loop LGBTQ, that's crazy. Why would you loop them together? And Molly said that a couple of years ago, he said it right here on the Morning Mac show, that it was crazy what they was trying to do in Florida. Molly, you remember that show?
Yeah, I was sharing the parents that was coming up to the school boards with concern. They was reading off the books to them, the history books. Like, what do my son reading this book got anything to do with history? It's talking about, he started reading everything line for line. They tell him, oh, you can't talk like that. He said, if I can't speak like this in here, how's it okay for my kids?
Oh,
and
the
if they be
council
reading this.
Yeah,
So
I remember
they
that
was
one.
just pushing that agenda along with history, you know, because they were saying there was a lot of gay people that was part of the movement with Martin Luther King that don't be talked about, you know. So they was trying to say that's why they add in it. Then they was like, well, where that person's story at? Because everything so far just been little short stories on how it's okay for your friend and you to like each other, to both be males. There was a bunch of stories, but
and
yeah,
the reason
they got
why
it pushed through though. But they had people
didn't
saying they
bring out
trying to
the
get rid of
Central
Black
Island.
history. They trying to get rid of Black history. So
They try to get rid of all of our history. Anything that's not Lily White, I'm sorry. Anything that's not Lily White is not right. So if you got a bend, if you got a color, if you got a religion, they trying to whitewash it again. And they doing the job. And the first thing that they let go was the DAG or affirmative action. They need to fight to get that back. They need to fight to get that back. I'm sorry. We need to fight to get that back. Everything else after the affirmative action, long as taking off the book, is downhill. And it's been downhill. Child, what you think about that? Trey, Reese, Phil?
What's up, fam?
What's good, Phil?
All good, baby.
I appreciate you as a Cowboys fan not texting me this morning. Thank you.
Oh, no. I appreciate y'all season, man. Y'all got a lot further than I expected. So I'm good with it.
I'm glad you just knew where to stay at and what things you should not be a part of as a Cowboys fan, you know.
Don't get it twisted. I wanted to, though.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. What you mean, baby said? You don't put baby in a box.
Like,
Wait a minute. Hold up. But back to more important conversation. The video y'all just felt. We know how we didn't hear from you, Trey. How you feel about the video that we just
Yeah.
I ain't really got too much opinion on this one.
I ain't got too much.
Okay. Molly, what say you? I mean, well, you said it, you know.
Yeah, I gave my opinion on it. I got your next video up. You got something with Dr. Umar look like the war on black men and women.
Oh, okay. Umar's always good.
Is he?
Did I send that or did Lee send that?
Right.
No, I only
Is
seen the one.
that a fact or is that opinion?
How good is it?
I mean, it's interesting.
Something you want to talk about?
He hits on interesting notes. You know, like
Dr. Umar.
like
Yeah.
how the Eagles beat the Commanders by 32 points. Kind of interesting like that. Like you're like, ooh, you know, stuff like that. But
How much did they beat the Cowboys by?
they probably beat the Cowboys by more, but Cowboys wasn't even included
This
in
fact,
this.
you can look it up. You can look it up.
The Cowboy wasn't even a part of this, Dixon. It wasn't even a piece.
Apparently it is because
Cowboy wasn't even a top
you in here.
pizza.
You talking about it?
But I'm not talking about Cowboys.
Exactly. You
I'm
should
only
be.
talking about two teams.
Hey,
I
talk about
whatever
yours.
team I want
Talk
to
about your
about.
team.
I got a mouth, and we still got freedom of speech.
My opinion on that is if your team is at home on the couch, you ain't got no reason to try to make nobody feel like ouch.
I'm not trying to make Rodney feel like ouch.
You feel like ouch.
You know,
Well, you put it like that. We all at home on the couch, dude.
Nah,
Yeah,
we
my team is at home
We all
on the
at
couch.
home on the couch.
Nah, Marley, we
on the
still
couch,
flying
man.
high, baby. We still
Well,
flying
you know, we just got there yesterday. Y'all been building and,
It don't matter.
y'all
It
been
just
planting.
mean we slid over a little bit. Let's go sit down.
You was there 10 weeks ago, man.
Hey, Beast, how you doing?
I don't got.
How you doing, Beast?
Y'all worse than the niggas on Smash Mouth. Man.
What's up, Beast?
They been rubbing it for all since they woke up.
What's up, Beast? I tried to make it light on you, bro. I said, what if it was 10 points, but it'll probably be more. You broke up with me. I'm so happy about that shit. I am so happy. So now I don't have to deal with it. We can just be friends now. Right?
Lee, your bra strap showing.
Hey, that ain't no bra strap. Why would you even be looking? You broke up.
You showing it to me.
That ain't no bra strap. That's that noose they had down in Tennessee.
That's that what?
That's that noose they pulled out down in Tennessee.
Oh, we wasn't on that side of town.
Oh, y'all wasn't on that side of town.
Right now they working in Memphis. They trying to make sure that the drag queens don't drag them. Don't they don't get their old penis grabbed.
Oh shit!
They scared of the gay people right now. You know them gays is really bad for them. Them gays. They reading books to children and 52 faking them out. Shit. They keep thinking that they fine ass women.
How dare them?
Yeah, that gender fishes went around the world now. Gender fishing. They said, no, shit ain't happening no more. But Beast.
I did not come in here to be bullied. I thought we was a panel of people
Wait
who
a minute, you came in here to bully me? You hear him? I did not come in here to be bullied, but he came in here to cut me down.
You sent me the message. I didn't send you nothing.
Listen. What did he say? What did he say to me? When I told him Los Angeles won't go, the Rams ain't ramming nothing. When he said the Rams ain't nothing, you don't know nothing about no football.
You don't.
I know. What I do know about
Who
football.
your team? Who your team?
Listen,
Who your
what I
team?
do know. Wait, let me finish.
Let her cook. Let her
One
cook.
thing I do know is about a defensive back. That's one thing I'm a defend is my back. You ain't even got to worry about that.
The Rams,
Wide receiver, right now, that's what you is. You are a wide receiver and a running back. You're just running backward now, so stop. Your team is at home with my team. Chill, okay?
Who's your team?
Well, everything I do is headed to Pennsylvania, so Pittsburgh Steelers is my team, but Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna help out the next team.
So you're a bandwagon fan. Okay, I got it.
Oh no, it ain't about a bandwagon. You got to remember, both those teams was one team at one time during the war, the Pittsburgh Steagles. So it's still one team.
So what? You brought some history to.
Hold on, time out.
Yeah,
we back to emotions again. We not talking facts no more. We back.
Yeah, we talking facts. They used to be one team. They used to be one team.
Pittsburgh Steagles.
Yeah, yes. Google it. Send me $50 because you're wrong.
Was there ever
I think I heard
an NFL team called the Pittsburgh Steagles?
Yes.
They was together one year.
Lee called in on the
I don't
couch.
see nothing about no
propped up on her
Steagles.
cornerback's legs.
Ain't that right?
That is not right.
Yeah, it is right. You don't know about football, little boy. Sit
They
on
were
the
the
couch.
Pittsburgh Pirates before, and then
The
they became
Pirates
the
is a
Pittsburgh
baseball
Steelers.
team. The Pirates is a baseball team.
Okay,
That's
the
our
Pittsburgh. Are you ready? The Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh
franchise was
Steagles.
The Pittsburgh franchise was founded as the Pittsburgh Pirates by Arthur J. Rooney in 1933 before becoming the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
In 1940.
And then they wait a minute, and then they turned.
Thank you.
Okay, but then they turned. Then they gave that name to the. Then they gave that name to the baseball team.
Once again, there was never some Steagles, whatever the fuck name.
They were the Steagles.
Why are y'all talking about people changing names?
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. We ain't even about to do it. We couldn't find it. They was called the Steagles. World War II left the team short on players, so they combined to form the team. A team that lasted only 1 year.
1 year.
Perhaps
Okay.
due to coaches.
So they were not the Pittsburgh Steelers. They combined the team for 1 year during the war. That is not.
I said the Steagles. I said their names were the
man. I ain't got time for this shit.
Steagles. We still won undefeated. We was undefeated that year too. But we're not undefeated now. But that still don't account to you losing.
Leave him alone. Let him pout a little bit more. I told him I was bringing salt.
I ain't pouting. This some bullshit. Y'all just switch up teams. I don't know why I talk to women about football. See, that's that shit right there. That's why y'all think that's that real emotional women shit right there, Lee. I expected more.
It's so emotional.
When shit don't go your way, you just start switching teams left and right. Now you making up
number
Eagles
one.
is your new team, man. Fuck out of here,
No.
Number. That's
You just talk so much.
Reese, you better turn your own mic up sometime.
One thing the thing about that is I don't switch teams. I choose a team accordingly. My team is out. The Pittsburgh Steelers are out. I knew that. The next step is the next team next. Who would I cheer for if the Steelers don't make it? We all do that. Just so happened each team that you talked to me about that you chose lost. And I told you they were gonna lose. So don't be mad at that shit.
Lee called dirty game.
She did though. God damn it.
Called dirty game and hit. I told him y'all better bet with Lee been hitting. She said they was gonna beat Detroit. She ain't bet against them against Detroit. She said y'all gonna beat Detroit. And he told her that ain't no way. They happen to win though. They leave it on foul. I don't know what leave it. Yeah, you gotta let us know the secret. Nah, he coming back.
Damn, did he?
Damn, I keep on
a true fan.
I gotta fix my shit up here, man. That's some bullshit. I can't deal with
a true fan.
Craziness.
I'm a football fan, not just a player. I'm a football fan, not just a team player. I'm a football fan. I know you don't.
All right,
Come
let's
on,
see the
come on,
next
shake it up.
video.
Goddamn racist out here, man.
Come on, shake it up,
Thanks, you
man.
gotta turn your own microphone up sometimes.
Emotions. This some bullshit.
Yeah,
Y'all know.
you just got a big booty. That's all it is. Shut up. You take the
Breathe.
lot.
I don't know why you keep on bringing my booty up. You know what I'm saying?
You broke up with me, so now you broke up with me, so now I get to fuck you.
I don't know about that.
Wait, look, all right, time out. Molly, let's see the next video. They going too deep.
That's why we can't get together as a culture. See, right here.
Yeah,
niggas.
Nobody gonna take Black History Month away because we can't agree.
Without us financing it. They said independent black businesses finance the civil rights. Yeah, so guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go into the ghetto and we're gonna crush the independent black businesses. How you gonna do that? Two things. Number one, we're gonna go into their high schools and take out all the building trades. We're gonna make sure they cannot be taught how to use their hands to feed their family ever again. They took out auto shop, they took out the electric program, they took out plumbing, they took out welding, they took out HVAC. This is what they did. This is the beginning of the war between the black woman and the black man. They made the black man economically irrelevant to the black woman's life. They said, this is how we gonna kill black power. We're gonna set the family against each other. If we can set the black woman against the black man, he won't have time to fight us because he got to fight his own woman. Right. So they went into the high schools and took out all the building trades. He said, how did Dr. King manage to pull this off without us financing it? They said independent black businesses finance the civil rights movement. White man said, yeah. They said, yeah. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go into the ghetto and we're going to crush the independent black businesses. How you going to do that? Two things. Number one, we're going to go into their high schools and take out all the building trades. We're going to make sure they cannot be taught how to use their hands to feed their family ever again. They took out auto shop. They took out the electric program. They took out plumbing. They took out welding. They took out HVAC. This is what they did. This is the beginning of the war between the black woman and the black man. They made the black man economically irrelevant to the black woman's life. They said, this is how we gonna kill black power. We're gonna set the family against each other. If we can set the black woman against the black man, he won't have time to fight us because he got.
Wow, that right there, that's deep. That cuts deep. Wow, I'm gonna go to Phil Page. Phil, what's your thoughts on that video?
I totally agree because that's part of what I always say. You know, we took on the white man's diseases. You know, once integration and all that shit came in, we wanted all the stuff that they wanted, white people had. So we wanted to go to the universities, we wanted to go to the colleges, we wanted to get the same degrees as they had. And then we kind of moved away from the basic jobs and stuff that we had, like auto shop and mechanics and all that. We wanted the jobs that the white people had. So a lot of that stuff that we traditionally did, we stopped doing. I saw it happen. Well, I didn't see it happen, but you know, I knew people, you know, that didn't want to go to trade schools anymore. People wanted to go to colleges and shit like that. And so we wanted. I mean, it may have played a little bit in that, but I think of it was a lot of it. We wanted the same stuff that the white people had. We wanted to go to the universities. We wanted to get all the degrees and all of the different letters behind our names and shit. So a lot of the stuff that we traditionally did, we stopped doing. So I'm not gonna say it was a design plan. It may have been some other plan, but we played a part in it too.
Okay. Shout, you agree with what Phil's saying?
I do agree with a lot of what was said. You know what I mean? Because nowadays they made even when you look at it down to vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Like you used to be able to find mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Like black mechanics that would have car shops in the neighborhood where you could get your car fixed affordably. And now they didn't put so much computer technology in these cars. You don't find no little local car shops in your neighborhood. You got to almost take your car back to the dealer to get it worked on. They made it so that people that had little shops like that couldn't survive. You know what I'm saying? Unless they was willing to invest all of this money into going back to school. And then, like you said, some of the schools they couldn't get into because of age or whatever. You know what I mean? So a lot of things get hard, but you just gotta persevere. You know what I mean? Because it's never gonna be easy, and that's a fact. No matter how you put it, it's never gonna be easy. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're gonna have to grind. There's no to it. Like, it's a way. You just gotta find it.
Right. You know what I'm Trey, if you don't mind me using what you always say, and I hear you saying is, why would you go back to these same white people that tear you down to expect them to give you anything to lift you up? I mean, I know I'm summarizing,
That's what I be saying.
Huh?
I said that's what I be saying, yeah.
Right. Now, I agree with you 100%. But they got slick. They took the ability, like he said in the video, for a man to be able to feed his family. They took it out because when we had the shop classes, the VTech, I used to hear about a whole bunch about HVAC. Lincoln Tech was big on that. All of these trade schools was out. People was going to get their HVAC license. They was going to make money. But when they stopped offering their services to school and giving them a little grants, a little Pell Grants, or whatever, to go to these trade schools, the dynamic changed because college isn't for everybody. Everybody is not college bound. You have people that works well with their hands, that builders, that thinkers, that think outside the box, but not necessarily they want to do that college level. Like my father and my brother could take a car, an older car now, would be able to take. He used to work Cadillac. My daddy did. He used to be able to take a car and put it back together again. But now his trade got pushed out by computers, like cyber technologies and all this other stuff that come in that would have made his generation have to go to college to learn the stuff.
I'm sorry, I was in a building that didn't get
and
reception.
they edging the
But you are next to be delivered. You should be there
building so much robotics.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they made it so that you had to have these degrees, and a lot of people, I know a lot of people, you know what I mean, that know how to work on cars, that have carpentry skills, and all of these other different kind of skills, and then they made it to where in order for you to work on houses or do anything, you had to have all these licenses. You know what I'm saying? And people would try to go back to school to get these licenses, but they didn't graduate from high school. So now they got to go get their GED, you know what I mean? And then circle back around. And some people, people don't be happy. Like, man, like they try to figure it out, but it just be hard. But if you want to do that, you got to go back and you got to go all the way back to the beginning if that's what you got to do. You got to go get your GED and then apply for the trade school.
That's necessarily true. I'm sorry to jump in, bro, because, and I see this, man. I work with an organization in Baltimore called the Mighty Men. And what they do is they got a big facility up in Baltimore. They are trying to find men to teach trades too. It's free. They trying to find men to teach plumbing, electrician, carpentry too. They got the facility. It's free. They can't find people that want to do it.
That's what I was saying before. I was saying as far as the trade schools and stuff like that were taken out of certain areas. Not every area, but there is training out there for everybody. We just in documents that we can get this free money. We don't go to get it. And the ones that do get the grants for it, they can't find people to even participate. It's out there. We can receive everything that anybody right here get, but we just have to search for it.
I guess it's like having you 90 years old. You done had your driver's license all your life, right? You know how to drive. It's like making a 90-year-old take a written driver's test all over again. Where when he got his license, laws changed, this changed, and that like they changing the rule now. You can't turn right on red no more. They slowly changed it now. You go back from the old school, we always turn right on red, right? But not no more.
No, at one time you could not turn right on red.
But what I'm saying is that it's like a 90-year-old taking his driver's test all over again. You've been driving all of your life. Sometimes it's hard for older people to learn stuff and to retain it. Sometimes it's like
what about younger people?
No, people don't like. Listen, most times we don't like change. Most times we don't like change. We like things as it is, as we grew up for it to be. But it's not going to happen
what
like
I'm
that.
saying, young people can get it and retain it. That's good. But we're talking about the older people. A 30-year-old would do far well in college versus a 60-year-old because they'll get it, they'll take it, they run with it. They're able to say. Sometimes I'm sitting there, I ain't even know when this 60, but I'm like, damn, did I take my medicine? Sometimes you forget that your mind's not as sharp as it is when it's younger. When you're younger, you are like a sponge. You are able to absorb it. And you have training, so us older people can go back, but we're a little slower now. I ain't as sharp as I used to be. Hell, I can't even see like I used to.
Technology.
Well, that is true, but then you have some old folks out there that's sharper than a tack. Hasn't lost any of their marbles, haven't everything that they're doing. Only sometimes just their mobility is messed up, because they got a little arthritis up in their knees, a little gout in their feet, but their brain works fine. I mean, it's all in how we take care of ourselves. If you're doing puzzles like yourself, your brain is good. Just it's the remedial things that messes up. Like, did I do this? Did I do that? Spinning around in circles because we got a lot on our mind. Most of those old black people or old white people that got their mindsets right, they don't have that problem. They still smart. They still can go back, come forward and go backward. But then you have some that don't use it. And when you don't use it, you lose it.
But
Period.
We're talking about the ability of the man trying to sustain and feed his family. With like if you were HVAC, how going back to school, you got to learn some more continuing education. That's all it is. Continuing education classes. If it's in the medical field, you still got to go back because you got to learn what's new each year.
And what
catch up a whole generation of people who know about Cadillacs back in the day. Cadillacs ain't like it is now. You got to go to school. So if you say a room,
do you realize online right now? Online, well, not just right now. It's been on. When I was going to aviation maintenance school, they was telling me it was going to cost me another $6,000 for me to take avionics. Would you believe the FAA used to give you that course for $600? And you gotta search for what you want because they can sell you anything that they have for the worst price that you can't afford it. And most times, if you're black, you're gonna get the most expensive package versus zero or finance or even free.
So you disagree with Dr. Omar says about
not totally disagree, but them going in, it was you talking choices. It's the same choices, baby. Go ahead and take that $15 a month that the government is going to give us, and they said we can't be here, but I'll still be here. You accepted that money. Now they coming in doing inspections to make sure there's no men's shoes under the bed, so that you can get that $15 the next time while he's laying under the house, waiting on them to leave. I mean, put ourselves in
your house.
Put ourselves in a very bad. The houses was raised back then. Put ourselves in a very bad situation by accepting that $15.
We're not even talking about the people that's on public assistance.
I'm talking that was a part of
that was the curriculum out of school. That
That was the beginning of. That was the beginning. Once they got the man out of the house, they can take anything away from you.
That's what the
They were
message of the
saying.
video.
What you say, Marley?
No, that was the message of the video. It seemed like y'all was more caught up on the beginning part. They took the programs out of school. And just because they took the programs out of school don't mean that those programs don't exist elsewhere. So we get into this debate. Well, they can still do it over here and over there, but the whole goal was to take it out to school where kids mostly go every day. You know, you ain't gonna find these You gotta look online. You gotta do this, and even if it's free, you gotta get there. Most kids ain't gonna want to go to another program after leaving a program all day, which is school. And I know that from experience. Like once you go to school, you tired, you want to go home. But if they got after school programs or something there, you're gonna stay. Definitely if your friends there and they're involved. And in Balut, we had something, they had it on the TV. They was building bikes and building motorcycles from scratch. They took that program out. But I think the message from Dr. Umar was saying they took that out purposely. So a lot of men that ain't as educated and ain't as book smart, they can't continue to learn how to make money with their hands early on in life. You know, so they forcing them to still got to go through school. Most kids used to drop out and just get a GED, or they'd take a program within the school. And once they learn how to do it, they just start fixing on cars. There used to be a lot of guys in the neighborhood that you can just find them like, can you fix this? And they jack your car right there and fix everything. But you can't find that today. And I think the youngest, they interest on other things now. It ain't that they don't like have programs or you can't find kids. Kids don't want to do it no more. They don't want to do that. They want to play games. This kid's making millions of dollars just screaming, playing the video games. So they find easier ways to make money without it being too physical. But we need to get it back though. I'm with it. We get it back in the school, I think it'd be
it's coming back.
For us.
Yeah.
It's coming back. There's CTE programs now. My daughter's in a CTE program. At her school, but the problem is it's only in specific schools. So in other words, you have to go to a CTE high school in order to get those certain things. Like my daughter's school, she does nursing, but they have cosmetology, they have automotive, they have HVAC there. They have all of them, but it's only in that specific school. So it's starting to come back a little. It's starting to come back a little bit, but like I agree with I think it was Phil earlier that said that the problem is that they took it out because the real reason they took it out was because we were getting too many of our own business. People were learning these things, and instead of going to work for a white man, making them richer, starting their own businesses, and that's where it goes back. That's how it was funded. That's how the civil rights movement was funded, because these people learned traits with their hands and started their own businesses, and then were becoming too successful. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when they gave up slavery. And they gave up slavery. They gave people certain plantations and told them the only thing they could grow was watermelon. Next thing you know, black people, we was growing watermelons at such a rate and selling them to white people. White people started a market saying that watermelons were bad for it. Watermelons was niggas and this, that, and the other, because we were getting too successful from the plantations and selling watermelons. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They give us something until we start doing too good, and then they try to change the narrative and make it a bad thing. So yeah, why work hard when you can just go online and become instant famous? You know what I'm saying? Why do you need to get this degree and go to the school and work with your hands? Well, all you got to do is click here, show up, do a little dance, spit Hatua on a microphone, and next thing you know, you're rich and famous. You know what I'm saying? So why make these options? And that's how they change it. But the biggest thing that I think that he said that we need to understand, that the most threatening thing to white people and to this whole thing is a black family together. A black family together is the most thing they're afraid of, and they're doing everything to make sure that even right now, what's the this stupid ass balloon pop game? You know what I'm saying? Where nobody
balloon popping.
Balloon popping. It was on
That's
Saturday
good.
Night
It's
Live. That's how big
the
it got.
biggest done thing right now and it's only in our culture. It's only in our community, and they're making it to be this big thing where you don't have to find out shit about a person. Just judge them immediately as you see them and figure out ways to dismiss them. You know what I'm saying? And then that way, we're not coming together. You're not dating. You're not getting to what's called. You're not building a strong black family. A strong black family is what they're afraid of. And they're going to figure out different ways, and everything they're putting into our community and what's called it is to make sure. And it's just the same trick, just to make sure that we don't come together as a family. To have your brothers and sisters arguing, to have the sisters in here telling a grown man about something he knows, like sports, and they don't know shit about it, but they want to still get an opinion.
If you lose it, you lose it.
And that's what they're trying to put out here and make sure that we keep on doing. And I'm trying to do better. So that's all I got to say.
You lost, Beast. You lost, Beast. You can't put that in. You can't throw that bone in that place. But I knew that from it. That's what I was saying. You get the man out of the house, and then they can do whatever they want to the woman.
Yeah, because the man is the head of the household.
Right.
JoJo in here, y'all.
JoJo, baby.
What up, JoJo?
You stuck in it.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'll be right back.
Don't run there.
Yeah. Put a bra on, Lee.
JoJo, did you hear or see the video? Well, do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah, I've been listening
My
for a few
bad,
minutes.
JoJo, man. He was in the background. Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. I ain't been back there that long.
You hitting the blunt or something? Golf?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah, I heard some of it. I ain't see the video, but I kind of wrapped my hand around it with y'all talking about. But carry on.
Carry on. Hey, yo, man. I got to bust a move, man, and go to an appointment, man. I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all for having me on this morning. Y'all know it's always love.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you, Child Bow, for not bowing down to this stupidity that is going on today. For sure.
Hey, listen, man, my team is at home on the couch. I respect y'all's movement. Y'all's quarterback going to get y'all there.
This guy right here. It's taking us there. Take us there.
Take y'all there, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man.
It's not good here.
Y'all day.
All right, ciao.
All right, ciao.
Hey.
All right.
I seen y'all. I just want to say, I seen y'all little show that was at the barbershop. I was tuned in. I caught the last the three ladies at the end. I don't know who was up earlier, but that's who I caught. I caught you out here. I caught and the other two ladies, the Duchess and what's her name?
Chocolate.
Yeah, Miss Chocolate. I caught them. So I saw a little bit of that. Looked like y'all had some fun down there. And y'all need to behave in the comments. You ever say it just like that? That's all, Trey. I'm talking myself.
But you dig in bed, let me know.
Right, I just want y'all to behave.
Let me know.
Behave in the comments at the shows and stuff. You can't be commenting. You can't be heckling in the comments. That's not nice.
Got hecklers in the comments.
Let me know what happened.
Hold on, but it's okay to send people text messages bright and early in the morning. That's okay.
Did you see? Hey, you read that? I ain't even read it. That shit, but I say, oh hell no, it's too early for that. I'm trying to find my glasses. I gotta find my glasses and all that now.
Yeah, I got it.
Yo, that was I seen it was just it had an arrow point in it. Let's just say that. So it wasn't really for me. It really wasn't for me. You know what I mean? Although I was cheering.
But hey, JoJo, when you witness people getting bullied, JoJo, you should stand up and say something. You can't just watch a person get bullied and not say nothing, JoJo. I expect more of you, sir.
They shooting now if you break it up. You know what I'm saying? They shooting, so you can't just be breaking up arguments these days. You might get shot. You know what I mean? But if a woman getting beat up by a man or something, I might take the risk of getting shot or something. Not over no bullying. But y'all did good, man. I was actually pulling for y'all, yo. You know what I mean? I was pulling for y'all. You know, I hit the over. You know what I mean?
It's all good, JoJo. I just want to, as a victim's right advocate, I just want to express that we should not be attacked, on your daily day to go,
Well,
Cowboys all the time.
If I could switch the narratives, if I could switch the rosters, you know what I mean? There's some superstars down in Dallas, but I think we would have to go ahead and take the young rookie and roll with the team with them, and I would have to swap it out because we trash. The Cowboys trash. Ravens, they can't get over the hump, and look like y'all might be next in line, baby. You know what I mean? Shining next year.
Yeah, we still got one team shining. Don't forget, man. We still got one team shining. Fly Eagles, fly, baby.
Yeah. I ain't taking them against no Mahomes, though, homeboy.
You gotta, man. It's the get back. You gotta think the Patriots beat us in the Super Bowl. We came back, beat them with a backup. They beat us in the Super Bowl. We back and healthy. Last time they beat us in the Super Bowl was the worst field conditions they ever had in the Super Bowl, which don't make sense. I played in the Turkey Bowl, and the field was not even slippery. High school game,
Turkey Bowl,
the field, you don't have a slippery field. It shouldn't be bad conditions at the Super Bowl. So this year, I think we're gonna get them. Mahomes was even hurt that game. We led.
Hey, y'all got Saquon, man. I ain't gonna lie, I hate your team, but I like Saquon. Saquon is a good dude, man. I
wouldn't mind if that. We are witnessing greatness, though. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind if the Eagles won, but I just ain't got it happening. I just don't have it happening. I wouldn't bet on it.
Same team.
I wouldn't bet on it.
We added Saquon. They had Swift was good, but
I'm not. Saquon is a hell of an ad. Saquon is a hell of an ad.
Last Super Bowl, he outplayed Mahomes by a long shot. we lost, so people get that.
I'll tell you what. If he plays this week, Super Bowl like he played yesterday, you got a shot.
And the game before.
Yeah, he don't turn the ball over. That's one.
Yeah, but he don't turn the ball over, and he can. But he was throwing it over the top a little bit too, and he was throwing it down the seam, across the middle. He got that touchdown down the seam, and he was going across the middle. If he can do that, you got a good shot of winning the game.
He can run. He can do that. He can do that. He did it last Super Bowl. He just that one fumble that they returned for a touchdown. That was a 10-point swing. We was about to even get.
You gotta worry about them refs. Them refs were suspects.
Yeah, I seen that Buffalo.
Ain't the Taylor Swift John. Yeah, them refs, them Johns suspects, son.
That's when I'm more worried about the refs, but I just think we just so much better than them that it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be obvious that they cheated. Like I don't know how we got this team like this. It don't make sense to me. Like we got Saquon,
Taylor Swift, dog.
Top receivers, like our second best receiver is a Heisman Trophy winner.
He's setting up his downfall. You setting it up. You setting it up. Talking about if they do lose, it's the red. No. Don't do that.
People said, I don't care. If we lose, they found a way to cheat to win. They still win. We need to find a way to cheat. And I think we did. We got Saquon Barkley. That was it. I don't know how we got him from our rivals. That don't happen normally. Like not a kid in his prime. Like he's in his prime. So
for real.
I think Saquon changes the game. You gotta put 8 in the box or go one with AJ. So
and the AJ is a beast too. Yeah. Brown is a beast.
It's 1st and 8 every time we get the ball. It's not 1st and 10. That's what a lot of people don't understand. We gonna push touch if it's 3rd and 2, 4th and 2. That's first down automatic. We gonna see though. Buffalo did good. Buffalo don't run like us, and they was running all over them. So I was like,
Well,
okay.
Whatever the line, what we're hitting on whatever you want to, just let me know what you want to put down on the motherfucking jump, we'll talk later.
I want to take your money, man.
Shit.
I want to do you like that, JoJo.
We still homeboys. Shit, fuck all that. We still homeboys.
Like, JoJo ain't been back on the show in 2 weeks.
I gotta go fill my cotton bag back up and get that money back out.
If you was a Kansas City fan, I bet you. I'm like, no other fans gonna get no come up. That's how they be.
Yeah. I
I
ain't looking for a bet. I'm just saying, if I was gonna lay it down on this game, I'm going with Kansas City, whatever the line is.
Kansas City 1.5.
Would you say Molly, would you say no other fan should be getting a come up off of somebody else's win, right? Like
not no bets, like you
can't.
Be
like a Dallas fan shouldn't be talking shit about the Eagles winning against the Commanders when they lost by 34 points. Then that shouldn't be happening, right?
Yeah, right, they had their backups in.
Right, Molly?
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen. But
as long as they room for the Eagles, they can,
okay. Now it changes. Okay.
That's the loophole. It's a loophole and everything.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So Molly, you low key the person that started all this. I get it.
I was laughing, man. I was laughing.
Reese said you told her to write that.
Nah, I ain't tell Reese right now.
No, okay. All right. I'm just trying to get the facts straight, not these emotions. That's all.
Yeah, I appreciate it though. I was like, that's what make her a writer. Now I understand what separates her from everybody else. That's a writer. Like just reading that text, I said, yeah, she's a writer. She need to write another book. You should have wrote a whole book on that, just one game. Tell you, Reese, I done bought it. I love it though. I love it, man, because the Redskins were just so excited. My father, man, the most though. And he was on fire. Like, yeah, we gonna beat y'all. Everybody, we gonna beat y'all. You said we did Detroit. Like, we is not Detroit. Y'all, we not Kansas. We none of these teams. We different. We putting up 50 in the playoffs in the championship game. I'm like, we not playing with people, man. This our year, man. Go ahead, JoJo. Don't lose no money, man. I'm telling you now. Save your money, JoJo.
I'm going in. Ain't got shit. I'm going in. Oh. Pressing the button. I'm pressing the button.
Hey, do that Super Bowl logo look red and green?
Huh?
What Josh said? You watching LA? Then we said it was red and green. Kansas City and the Eagles again. It came true this time, LA. What you guys say about that?
LA, you need to be nice. LA need to be nice in the not heckling at the online heckling and shit at the comedy live and shit. Even LA, I think y'all was bad. Y'all was bad. But y'all.
Who was heckling in the comments? That's your second time saying that.
LA.
Y'all was. You wasn't killing them, but y'all was tough up in there. Slippy Woo Woo, LA, and you, Nick.
About the part about being bored and bringing Reese back on instead of that lady that wasn't hitting on nothing.
Yeah, y'all should have been a little nicer there. You know what I mean? She was.
No. You gotta look at my specific comments. If I'm geeking off of it, I'm going to laugh at the fact that somebody's dry shit.
Y'all said y'all wasn't killing her, but y'all was. Y'all was sending them back to school and shit. Y'all was like, okay, she got her GED. She need to go back and get.
I
ain't seen nothing like that come out off my keyboard.
Hey, he threw gasoline
I'm
on
sorry, but one of them bitches did need to sit down, though. I ain't gonna lie, Shane. One of them did need to sit the fuck down, though. But
Y'all was nice
you
though.
take
Y'all
it.
was
That's
nice.
Yeah, I
funny.
wanted it to be different in person than on watching online. 'Cause I was laughing like shit.
But yeah, they was funny, but you also gotta know,
What he
Trey,
doing?
that
He
style
breath.
they was trying to. She was trying to be. Everybody was trying to be clean and nice. The kid was in there and all that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what Reese
Like,
was saying too. Yeah, the
you
kids
know,
hard to
so
get
and
like.
it, I mean,
And they
you know,
say he only did it because he knows she can't see it. Nah, I sent her the link. I told her she can go back and watch it here. I told
you
all
know,
of them, y'all can go
everything
back and watch
seemed.
our performance right here. You know.
It did look fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. They was having a good time, no question.
For the fails, who was
Man,
around?
don't
Y'all
everybody. I
actually.
wasn't. Y'all did. I said y'all wasn't burning nobody up. I said y'all was just a little teeny heckling in the background. I heard, seen y'all. You know what I'm saying in the comments. LA,
Yeah, it's a live
trip.
show. Oh yes, it's a
Don't.
live
You
show.
know, Slicky gonna keep it
Oh
real.
yes, sir.
Yeah, you
And it,
already know. You know that nigga was going. Now you know what I'm saying. He'll bust a nigga head up on there. He ain't got no problem with busting his head on
Who's
there.
Slicky? No,
Yeah,
my
Slicky,
brother keep it
Slick.
real.
Slicky will
I
tell
know
you,
you
get off the
already. All
stage,
of them was keeping
bitch.
it real.
Get off the
Everybody was keeping
stage,
it real. LA too. Everybody was keeping it real. I'm just
And they
saying
say
that
he
the
just told her go
situation
back.
was a little. The situation for some people might have been a little different. You know what I mean? With the kid trying
Yeah,
to keep it clean, trying to keep it clean. Y'all need to be
yeah,
a little nicer. That's all.
yeah. No. The clean comedy
Yeah,
has nothing to do with
Miss
the comedy.
Chocolate don't be
Well,
can.
if we was, at the barbershop, it's a little different because we try not to get too much out of pocket. But because little dudes been in, them kids heard more cuss words than we could have ever said. Them kids,
Already.
one
No,
little
that
kid
one little boy
was
was
tearing Miss
lit.
Chocolate up. Molly,
He
you
was
remember
like
that little
1 year
kid that was
old. Man, he was talking like nonstop. We don't know what he was saying most of the time, but I know he was saying what he meant because he kept repeating it the same way. And he was lit. He was telling her no, like nah. She's like,
I
I
thought
come
he
up.
said the F word. I thought he was
Man,
saying
he
that.
might did. He might say a lot of things. I
I
come
was
up.
like, oh, he said that. I was like, get his baby that lollipop and let him sit down.
They passing grown men lollipops. I'm like, come on now.
She making them take it.
And they was taking them too.
But they was taking her. They was like, I want watermelon. I want cherry. Look, Student Dawn was there. Student
All
Dawn
you
said,
gotta do, you supposed to been a real ladylike and broke the stick off for him. That's all. Shit.
look,
That's it. You
no,
supposed to
Stu
break
told me
the
That's
how it
all she
worked.
had to do. That's all she had to do.
Stu said that everybody that took a lollipop, he said, now you can F them. I said, what? He said, jailhouse.
Woo!
So if they take your candy, now you can go back and you can. I was like, oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he goes Stu. I'm gonna take your candy, but Reese, you ain't gonna be you ain't gonna F me. I said, no, I said I'm gonna give you the candy so you can F me. And Stu,
Wow.
Student Dawn.
Oh wow! You said that at the barbershop?
No, I was talking to him. He told me that. Not online. He was telling me that.
He online now. He can hear you.
Who
Stu.
Student Dawn?
Yeah, he said he can't tap in the mornings because he be at work, but whenever he off, he'd try to get on one day.
Yeah, when his braids.
Sound like there's more tapping in than we talking about. What kind of other tapping in going on?
And everybody, Molly, just about everybody took a sucker, didn't they, Molly?
Hell yeah.
They
Who got something on in the
Who
background? Y'all
said
hear
that?
that?
I don't know.
Call the cops. Somebody call the cops.
Nah, they watching porn. So.
That might be
embarrassing.
watching porn. Peace.
Donald Trump,
Y'all
president-elect,
got me
and
on
former
default.
president Barack Obama sat next to each other at Jimmy Carter's funeral, and they looked like old college buddies sharing laughs. But the funny shit was, Kamala turned around. That bitch was mad in the motherfucker. She was salty. She was salty. She said, I wore the earpiece and I said everything you told me to say and I still lost. And you gonna cozy up next to this motherfucker? People up in arms because they were friendly. I think it's cool. That's what I'm supposed to say. Get over it. Now let's get to running the goddamn country and not in the ground this time. Let's run the country, not in the ground. Donald Trump, president-elect, and former President Barack Obama sat next to each other at Jimmy Carter's funeral, and they look like old college buddies.
Old college buddies.
The biggest part of it out of this video, I picked this video because I knew Rodney was gonna have something to say, and Eddie Griffin said, "Get over it. You done got your ass beaten, and let's get on with playing the games. Get over it. Get over it, Rodney. Get over
She
it."
foreseed this, Rich.
I
You
saw
know
it coming. We did. Rodney couldn't see it because his eyes was getting picked out. But
So what about the video? Fuck. I mean, shit. Fuck her. Shit. Fuck her. She ain't. She supposed to. She shouldn't. She shouldn't even never even been there as the challenger. So fuck you, man.
Kamala had to go. Every president or vice president living.
No, I'm talking about she shouldn't have been. She shouldn't have been running against Trump.
Oh, she had to go.
No, man, come on, yo. She didn't earn that spot. They tricked us on that. They tricked us with that.
They see them in line of the presidency.
But
it was at the funeral, JoJo.
I know that. I know what we talking about, but I'm saying she's salty. Aren't we talking about the video, nigga?
Yeah.
We talking about that she's salty. And I'm saying
the video, nigga.
Yeah, I'm talking about the video. I know where they at. I'm saying.
Here we go. So,
forget it, Reese. I see why you think
JoJo, Reese don't understand when you talk facts. So you gotta talk your opinion.
God damn. I see why she living in the house with a motherfucking shit on the box.
What JoJo is saying is that she was never supposed to be running for president. If Joe Biden hadn't backed out in the last minute and then she took his place, that's the only reason why she is there. So she don't deserve to be there anyway, so she don't got no goddamn opinion. Just like the Cowboys fans talking about the Commanders, they don't fucking belong there. They don't even belong to be in this conversation. Because the only reason they here is because they got a super producer.
Stop rolling your eyes, Rodney. Get over it.
The only reason you got here today is because of Molly.
And move on.
You don't deserve to be here. Molly is Joe Biden, and you are Kamala.
Get over it and let's move on.
That's what she need to do. She shouldn't even be salty, looking back salty anyway. You know what I mean? She ain't got nothing to be salty. She should have been salty at Biden and them for putting her in a situation where she knew she wasn't no win and trying to trick America. Shit.
But get over it and let's move on.
I already did it. She knew she was gonna lose. Fuck that.
I'm just saying though, man, that wasn't even. We should have went back to the. You got if that happens, you got to delay it. The first president election that gets delayed because we got to go back to the Democratic debate and pick one. Shit, fuck that.
They forfeit. Y'all ain't got no candidate over there. Oh, that's like a team ain't showing up.
Yeah. They just gonna let somebody free wreck. You know what I'm saying, against the team and shit. Nah. We ain't just throwing no free wrecking against the team. We need to throw something else out there that's been chosen by the people. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't chosen by the people, and I don't care. Yeah, they were. Trump was chosen by the people, and Biden was chosen by the people. They both won their elects. You know what I'm saying? They won their Republican and Democratic debates
Party.
and
They won the party.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won the party, so they
She was
they
selected
earned
by
to
the
be there.
party to be there. She was not.
Yeah, she was
You know
not.
what I'm saying? Just like the Commanders and the Eagles selected to be in the playoffs, the Cowboys were not. So Cowboy fans should not have a vote because they weren't even selected to be in the party.
So I'm
there you go.
Trump then. I can't beat
voting.
Joe
I was
Biden.
just
I gotta
cheering.
beat Trump then.
And look, I wasn't voting. I was just cheering.
Hey, I'm
You
Trump then. I'm Team
showing up to
Trump.
the funeral, you showing up to the Commander's funeral, putting your opinion in when you wasn't even at the party. You weren't supposed to be there.
Well, the reason why I was showing up, putting the
Don't worry about it.
because all of that
Because got
tickets
emotion.
she was
That's all.
selling last week. You was a big blowhard last week. Last Monday. Can we bring that video back?
Now, what they say,
what
happens on the internet stays on the internet. That's what's love, man. I already went back and watched some of Rodney videos.
The Rodney all saying all this and that, and then
go back and watch some of his videos, man. Just see how excited
that's
he
all,
was.
Rodney. That's all.
Yeah, I'm proud of my team. My team did great. Shoot, when they come back, I'm going to the celebration.
And that's what I said.
Well, talk about your team. Talk about how great your team did. Don't talk about my team.
Hold up. What y'all, hold up. Wait a minute, Rodney. What y'all celebrating? What's that shit called when you the performance trophy or something? You know what I'm saying? You can't
He won
celebrate
Rookie of the Year.
that.
They got the Rookie of the Year. They can celebrate that.
Okay. You said you were celebrating. You ain't say you were celebrating. That's not celebrating the team. That's celebrating the Rookie of the Year. That's celebrating him. That's just
celebrating the team in an awesome season. You had a great season. We made it to the NFC Championship.
Hey man, listen. You don't. You're in second place. I mean, third place. You know, nobody remembers that.
Our rookie has has the same amount of playoff wins as your 10-year quarterback.
I'm just saying in a football perspective that you don't be celebrating losing in the championship game. You know what I'm saying?
That's something losers say.
Hey, that's then then you should be agreeing.
We made it to the championship game. I'm proud of them for making it to the championship game. I'm proud of them for that, and I have the right to be proud of it.
You can be proud. I mean, you got the proud motherfuckers that ran into the Capitol. Them boys are proud that ran into the Capitol.
Separate me from my beliefs just because y'all want to.
That's the same thing they said. That's the same thing they said at the Capitol.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just as bad as this administration trying to change us and get us to fight against each other all the time, as opposed to promoting great things that are happening in our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's both administrations. That's every administration.
Right now, I'm talking to Trump and Ivanka right now. Trump and Ivanka right now. Y'all
Since
just
day
trying to
one,
separate
y'all
us.
said
That's
it.
all.
Y'all
I'm
said
not
it.
falling for your tricks.
You give them a watermelon, and they come up off the watermelons, and then you tell them watermelons ain't no good no more. I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's every administration. Don't try to put it on.
Right here, I'm proud of.
They all do that.
I'm proud of this guy right here. I'm proud of. There you go. I'm not gonna let y'all Cowboy fans who are under a racist owner who all he does is look at dick sizes.
I'm a football fan. I was cheering for y'all. I was cheering for y'all. So I didn't say, hey, look, I ain't taking none of your smoke personally, bro. I was up in the house hoping that the rookie came through, but you can't celebrate the L. Now you can celebrate Rookie of the Year.
About the Eagles, right? But since they lost, I was like, "Ooh, Rodney gonna hate that." Me and Molly was like on Sunday.
You didn't say nothing. Don't act like you had compassion for me or empathy. You didn't have none of that. You couldn't wait to grind it in my face.
I told the Reese before the game. I told the Reese before the game, and I said, "You coming to the event?" And I probably can't make it. And I was like, well, we're going to bust their ass. She's like, how you think Rodney going to feel? How you think he going to feel? She's like, well, they might got a chance. I don't know. I'm with y'all, though, Molly. I think y'all going to beat them. We're going to beat the brakes off of them. And that's what I heard from her.
Rodney, when you know the story, the bullies don't bully when they're in the principal's office. They done changed the game up. They ain't bullying you in the principal's office. So yeah, you know, they bullied you at the time. That shit over. They got switched the game up
Lee
now.
last week for no reason at all. Lee, because Lee didn't agree with him. He said, "Oh, well, we don't go together no more." He broke up with Lee because Lee gave him a 10-point lead. Lee gave Philly the Eagles a 10-point lead over the Commanders. But he broke up right then and there.
Right there.
He was like, "Oh, you're not attracted to me no more."
You know what I'm saying?
I quit
Hey,
you.
I don't trust any woman who can switch up in a second. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust any woman who sit there and claim they something and then all of a sudden out of nowhere now she wearing eagle green and shit on her show talking about fly, singing the wrong song. She on the jump singing the wrong song talking about Hail to the Eagles and shit. She got the wrong song. Don't even know who her team is, but yet she out this joint going. She out here going out here talking about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's that bullshit. See, that's how they separate us right there. See that? See that?
Hey, DC was lit, man. It's gonna be like that for the next 10 years.
So this has been the Morning Mac Show. It was Monday Madness. It should have been spoiled Monday Madness. Rodney Powner. I still love Rodney. Rodney know I love dad mentality. Catch dad mentality.
It's tonight on my show. If I see one motherfucking thing from you talking about the goddamn Eagles, I swear to God,
love y'all, man.
I'm gonna go nuts tonight at 8 o'clock. You know, come see us. We want to talk some facts about mental health. You know, of course, I gotta talk about this loss we just had today and my mental health. But I swear to God, Reese, you come on my show tonight and you start putting messages on there about the Eagles, it's gonna be some smoke. It's gonna be fired up. Don't worry about
it. That's what you do.
Nah, man. Hurt my feelings, Reese. I done had your back all this time since the day I met you. Look what you do. Look what you do. You know what I'm saying? Trade me up real quick. Now I'm just another tink in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Another tink. Got your jokes. Look, she ain't even listening. This your show. You ain't even listening. God damn it.
I always loved you.
Nah, you lied. Man.
Throw me under the river.
Because you are a bully. You just clearly showed you a bully today. All you did was bully me the entire day. Hurt my feelings.
I'm just